Hello YouTubers, this is Budget Reloader. Just showing you some mods to my primer pocket swaging setup. This is my Dillon 600, Super Swage 600, and I've modified it. It's mounted on my template block that all my reloading equipment bolts to my tabletop here. And I've drilled holes for all the various accoutrements that I need to help me perform swager priming. So one of the things I did, I used to have a rubber band tied around this, I don't know, finger lever here, and there was a hook that gave it some spring tension. So, but those rubber bands would just rot and dry out, and I was constantly replacing them. So I found this little spring in my junk drawer. It was just a coil spring with two legs, and I bent them around. I drilled some really tiny holes in the base here, right here, and then in this, I took this apart, the pivot arm, and this steel is pretty soft, so you can drill a hole appropriate for your wire size. And so you can see the spring action, how that works. This side of the spring is just inserted. This is hollow in here, so it's about a 1/4 inch wall. You stick it through and bend it. And then here I tapped a little screw just to hold the upper side, because I found when using it the spring would want to come out. And then I put this hoop here to stop the arm, and that does two things. One, it positions it for easy loading for the next case, and it flings it off into my hopper, and I'll show you exactly how that works. It's hard to do with one hand, so push it down in position. Sometimes these are a little tough. Try and do this. Okay. All right, so it gets swaged. And then ideally you would grab another case, have it at the ready, and then when you lift the arm up, it pops up into the bin. Load another case. Repeat. Now I'll give you a clear picture of that. So the hoop is just right. Stops it. The round continues. I have this little cardboard backing so it doesn't go into my shelving and drops down into the bin. And I've seen people sell these little spring kits and lever arms, and they do different things. They have one that somehow pulls the thing down when you start to pull the arm down. I'm not sure how that works. I've seen them. They're about, I think 50, 60 bucks to buy it or have it done or whatever. But and there's a dozen different spring scenarios you could use on here, but just use your imagination and what you got, and just try and figure out how to give this a little spring force. Mount it on a block, have a little stopper, and there you go. So just thought I'd pass that tip along.